What's happening, y'all? I am back. We are still in the March edition of the one-on-one with the Supervillain series with me, resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. I will be just getting right into this because I like talking to this dude. I get to have one of my taste of home per se, talk to the man, and I like the fact he's opened up over the past year. The homie Adalberto Rios. What up, bro?
What's going on, sir? How you
Shit,
been?
I grab my first and the only Shamrock Shake of the year because I don't know how long the shake machine at McDonald's gonna work.
That's too much sugar for me, brother. Ugh.
This is all I've had all day, so this will get me through work because I got to work tonight.
I feel sorry for you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna pump a whole bunch of fucking water. Either I'm gonna pump a whole bunch of water into my system, or my body is going to make me throw this up.
Ugh. No, don't do that. That's gonna suck.
Hey man, I just so I hadn't had one in a year. I haven't had a Shamrock Shake in years.
Yeah, me neither.
And I just was like, all right, fuck it, let's see what happens. And then I was like, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I suffer from diabetes, so that stuff would literally kill me. So.
Yeah, I mean, like literally, not even figuratively kill you. Like it'll literally take you out. Bro, you don't want to play with your system like that.
Man, I remember they used to be good though. Before they changed the recipe,
they went sugar made shit cheaper for them.
Yeah.
So how's life out there in the big city?
I don't know, man. It's been excuse me. It's been a rough couple of weeks.
What's going on? If you want to talk about it.
Well, not last week Monday. I crashed my car.
How?
I miscalculated something and ran right into the wall and on the expressway.
Well, you're alive. That's the first positive thing.
Yes. The car was totaled.
Jesus, where at did you crash?
294 near Rosemont.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and all that construction stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was yeah. So
made you look at a lot of stuff differently, probably, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna see if I can send you the pictures of the car just so you can see exactly what happened.
Okay.
So
yeah, because you know how they say when you got damn.
Yeah, it's I'm surprised like it wasn't worse than I'm lucky that I walked away from it. I'll say that.
Damn.
I
got it. Hold on. Let me look at it on.
So
let me do that. Because now I'm using two screens because I feel like a big boy. I just bought a mount, a monitor mount to put on a desk because with them sitting on the desk, they still take up too much room.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I bought the mount. It'll come tomorrow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
How fast were you going?
I don't know.
Because that's not a normal just I accidentally spun out. That was with some speed.
Oh yeah, because if you could like actually zoom into one of the pictures, you could actually see where I hit the wall and how far back that was from where the car stopped. So
I'm just trying. Oh shit! Damn, I'm sitting here looking at these. Ooh.
So they have that barrier.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of knocked it into like I kind of knocked
more of this shit. God damn. So you got the barrier, yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of knocked it kind of almost into the opposite side of traffic.
I'm going to ask you this question. I don't know no other way to ask it. But aside, were you trying to break the fucking sound barrier?
I wasn't going that fast. I was in a Nissan Sentra, like 2004. Like, I think my top speed is like 80, maybe 90 miles an hour. So I might have been going. I might have been going somewhere around there, but yeah, it totaled the car. The car is totaled.
Well, I mean, you're alive, dude.
Yeah. So I had to deal with a lot. I had to deal with like ambulances and doctor's appointments and
I mean,
trying to find another car, and it's just been a headache.
You had insurance, though, right?
I had liability, so.
Oof.
But again, it's 2004 Nissan Sentra. Like, it ain't worth shit.
It ain't worth shit no way. Because, again, it's so fucked up when you say, yeah, it's a 2004, and you realize, oh, shit, this is 2022.
Yeah, so I hate the car anyway, so it was like, whatever. But, so I had to find another car, something that's affordable. I did all that, sent me back some money, but
otherwise, you got a new one, though, right?
Yeah. 2007 Jeep Cherokee.
Okay.
So I went from like this tiny ass car to like a SUV,
and especially at this time with gas prices being the way they are.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I have to move computer equipment from like between offices, so it's
easier now.
Yeah, than trying to like shove stuff in my back seat while it's like hitting me in the back of the head while I'm driving.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so I got room to do stuff with. Gas sucks, but
well, hey. If you're thinking, I will maybe give you a little. Hopefully, this is a little bit of good news for you to hear. You'll be actually before I even tweet this. I haven't even sent. This is how this is live to tape. I haven't even tweeted this yet, so you're the first one to know this outside of the three that are putting this together. June 18th, we're doing the live blurs, so we got the date and everything confirmed. So if you want to, it's out in LA. I'm tweeting it right now, so you just found out. So now you can have something to shoot for in June.
Nope. It's a very disappointing time for me in June.
Why?
Because I already agreed to go to Georgia around that time before you guys announced the blurs. So
you better tell them in Georgia you don't want to deal with the racism.
So, yeah, but
I tried to.
Dude, when you announced it, me and my wife were just like, no.
We were trying to think because we were trying to figure out what would be the best time, and again, we were playing around with the whole, especially with COVID and shit like that, and we were just like, yo, let's just do Juneteenth. And so,
I really want to go. I really want to go.
Hey, man, if I were you, you might as well. So I'm just saying, you can always tell people, listen, this is where my heart is.
Here's the problem. Money's already spent. So it's a lot harder to get out of stuff when money's already spent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my best to try to send you a Streamlab, even though nobody's actually gonna see it. But so
come on, paste. What are you doing? Clipboard. Yeah, so I mean, I appreciate it. I understand though. Like I said, some people may. That's why I was. So the crazy part is, and again, I like to pull the curtain back on shit. Also, it seems kind of weird because the camera's here, one screen's here, one screen. I'm still getting used to this 2-screen shit because I'm so used to having the one screen right in the middle.
Yeah,
and now I'm like, All right, y'all. We had to take a quick break in a sense because I ended up having a meeting like when dumbass didn't remember. Somebody wanted to work on a project with me about some sketches and having me doing some like talking head type stuff and things like that. And I felt real bad because I was like, fuck, man, I want to talk to the homie because I just found out he alive now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dog, that's crazy, bro. But again, because I was even... While my homeboy was up here, we were having this meeting about this thing, I was still. He was like, "What? Who crashes that?" I was like, "My boy, I was just talking to, like, hey, us, man,
dude." One of the funniest things I've ever heard you say was eating avocado air.
Where I say that
on your podcast? You said all these teenagers out here eating avocado air. Yeah, I said it.
When did I say that?
Dude, you said that when you're talking to BC during your to the Matt Tiger podcast.
What I say, eating avocado air?
Yes.
I don't even remember half shit I say sometimes. I don't remember half shit I said, man. I'll be honest with you. Dude, as you see, look what I'm drinking. Bruh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hey man, I thought it was funny. I was like, I'm at work going, this guy just say that?
I probably said some, no, I realized I've said some wild shit on Blurds. And I'd be like, fuck. This is not gonna be good. Cause like it's already bad. It's like, well, not bad. It's already a thing of, oh shit, this is live. This is live. I can't take this back. Well, here we go.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Thanks. It's the best way to look at it. Did you do anything yesterday for St. Patrick's Day?
I made corned beef and cabbage.
Okay.
So
I went after, like I said, after we did the show, we went to a bar, like I told you. And I was gonna, first I was like, yo, I could probably bar hop. Then I was like, no. Cause I don't mind having a day where I just go party, get blackout drunk or whatever, et cetera, I guess. But I do like to, I don't want to wake up like this is the fucking hangover and I can't remember a thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, that hangover feeling in general is not a good feeling. I don't know why people be wanting that.
they don't. That's not why they do it.
Shit, you can fool me.
I'm saying, knock on wood, I barely ever suffer from a hangover.
Anytime I've ever suffered from a hangover, it's been my fault. And I say that it's always your fault, but it's my fault because I didn't prepare myself for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't drink enough water in advance or put food on my stomach or have my liquid IV packs on deck to replenish my electric. These right here. So there are clinics. I only heard about this since I moved out here. I don't know if they got them back in Chicago now. People who get hangovers real bad, you can go to a clinic and they will give you an IV full of electrolytes, potassium, and all this shit, and it'll knock. But it's like $130, right?
Yeah.
A box of this shit is $15. It is It is all the amounts of all the fucking electrolytes. You just put it in a cup of water or bottle of water, shake it up real good, swallow it. That shit kicks in within 30 minutes.
See, it's that package that got me going, what the is that? And when did they start making that?
It's called Liquid IV.
Okay.
It's literally called Liquid IV. Bro, that is hilarious on so many levels that played. What? As soon as I said that. So I woke up at like 5 this morning and I started feeling my headache kicking in. I was like, So I got up, went to my kitchen, poured a cup of water and drank one of these down and laid back down. When I woke up, just to be on the safe side, I took another one. I was good.
Interesting.
Yeah, man, I'm not taking no chances with this shit.
They say that's Liquid IV.
It's called because it's a bunch of electrolytes. So it's like it's calcium, sodium, potassium, vitamin C, vitamin B, E, B12, all the shit that it's basically the souped up powder version of Gatorade times 12 and Pedialyte. Yeah.
There's more stuff in there than is an actual IV. Jesus.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. This shit had you ready. This motherfucker like, I'm ready to do it. Like, I'm ready. Bro, I could be out of the, like, people be out like pissy drunk. And like, I'm the type person where this is why I don't like to get stupid drunk. Because I feel like a prisoner in my own body.
Okay, explain.
So I've been so drunk at times where I can see my body doing things, me talking a certain way, but in my brain, I'm like, nigga, shut up. Like, yo, sit down. I'm trying to tell, like, my body's on autopilot and I can't do anything about it.
Yep.
So I hit that point.
I gotta find that and pick some up. No, like
Target,
Target, really?
Target.
Dude, my wife says she always knows when I'm drunk because I get chatty.
I've been told, when I'm drunk because I smile a lot. It was like, because you don't normally smile. It was like you smile a lot when you're drunk. And I was like, so what the fuck are you trying to say? I'm evil? Like, this is how I took it. Like, you trying to say a nigga evil? It's like, no. It's just that when you drunk, you smile a lot. At least I'm not one of them people that like to hug up and grab on people.
Oh,
because you know those people that drunk people. I just want to tell you how much I love you. Fuck away from me,
dude. The only people I've ever seen that like that are white people.
Man, let me tell you something. Look, I know there's a lot of white viewers of these.
I apologize.
No, I don't apologize. I just want to say, some of y'all, I understand the love where it comes from. I get it. But some of y'all need to understand that you smell like boiled summer sausage when alcohol is coming out your pores. It is not a good feeling. It is not a good smell. You need to talk to somebody about that. That is all.
Nope, that's not all. Some of us don't like being touched, so don't touch us.
That is true too. Some of us don't like. Look, because I think it's also that it gets annoying just in general. Because there's always it never fails when I'm at a bar for like if I'm at a bar for a show, and like I don't. One of the things I had to learn with a lot of self-control because I used to drink heavily when my depression was at its highest. Matter of fact, I got, you know what I'm saying, and so I would drink a lot after the shows. And the guys that like it always be white guys at the show just always want to just grab on you. You're so fucking funny, brother. I gotta just think you're fucking hilarious. Like, all right, appreciate it, but you ain't gotta keep touching my goddamn shoulders. Like, I feel like
touchy. They're just like
touchy, yeah. Just like yeah.
Stop touching me. Fuck.
And there are times where this is the way I've always said this, like, and I've said it before, so nobody can ever misconstrue it. We know it's wrong to just randomly walk up to a woman and be like, hey, can I touch your chest? Like, you shouldn't do that, right? Just shouldn't do that, right? But women, no matter what, be like, oh my God, is that real? Is that you? Bitch, what you think this is, a vest? Like,
nope. I grew up a fat kid. Never had that happen to me. Never had
No. It only has happened to me since I've been this guy like this.
Exactly. Like I've always been a fat kid, so nope.
Oh, lucky you.
I don't know. Lucky me, my ass.
Why you say it like that? Lucky me, my ass.
You know how many dates a fat kid gets? None.
Yeah, you know how many dates a fat guy gets? None, especially in Los Angeles. Now, if I was in Florida, Texas, or back home, I'd probably be loving life.
Dude, you're not a fat guy. You can't call yourself a fat guy anymore.
In LA, I can.
That's bullshit. No, dude, you're bulky. Fat and bulky are two different things. Don't let that get you the wrong way. Like fat and bulky are two different things.
Yeah, I mean, I
were
agree.
Fat. Now you're bulky. Like this
man,
real.
Before I almost died, bro, I was around this motherfucker. I was fat and husky, nigga. I was buying jeans in the JCPenney section if I did.
Yeah, but now you're big. Now you're bulky. There's a difference.
Now I'm thick.
You're stocky.
Stocky. You know, the last time I heard that term, I was rewatching All About the Benjamins. And Mike Epps was talking to Eva Mendes. Was like, you seen Bookham? You know, the bounty hunter, he always chasing me. Big stocky dude.
That's you now, though, dude. Like you're stocky. You're the short, stocky guy. Like that's the thing.
My homeboy was like, my buddy was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing for your shoulders? He was like, how the fuck are your traps that big?
Yeah.
I was like, how? Shoulder shrugs, a lot of shoulder shrugs. Because my thing was always, I've always wanted, even when I was a kid, because my uncle, I used to idolize my uncle, and he was really muscular growing up. And so he used to have like defined shoulders and shit. And so it just started happening when I just started lifting and shoulder shrugging. And I was like, oh, I can improve my strength in my arms, right? I thought I was just doing my arms and shoulders, right? I didn't think I was doing my traps, doing shoulder shrugs when I first started lifting. And then I was like, oh, so now I get mad because the machine can only hold up to 250 pounds. Well, to 275 on each side.
I ain't even there yet. Not even there yet. I'm trying to get there. It ain't working very well.
Let me tell you something. You don't want to rush this. This is not one of those things where it's like it's being strong. Like people think I'm always powerlifting. I lift maybe once a week strong, heavy, right? Just once. And if I do it once a week, it's once every 2-3 weeks. And it's only because it's another challenge to me. Like I'm not trying to compete in a strongman contest. Like the way them dudes and women train is bananas.
Yeah, no.
That shit. Did you see the video of the black woman who did that deadlift?
Dude, I can't watch this anymore. I just can't.
Bro, I'm good.
Dude, she did what? Six something? 800?
Uh-huh.
827. It was 827 pounds. She straight up deadlifted 800. No, dude. No.
Let me tell you something. I watched that Ronnie Coleman documentary. It's on fucking Netflix.
Okay.
The King. You know Ronnie, you ever see the black bodybuilder? Have you seen him recently?
No.
Man, this motherfucker got to walk. I'm sorry, God. Hey, remember? You remember the movie Friday After Next?
I didn't watch that one.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me see something. Hey, watch this. I'm finna show you something. You hit Santa. Okay, hold up. This I'm finna show you. Oh my God. This shit. This nigga Pinky said something that's probably the most hilarious thing I think I've ever seen. I feel so bad because when I tell you when he listen to what he says, there's a reason. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, here you go. Play it from here.
What the hell?
The fuck?
God damn it, CW, what did you hit? Man, I think that was a dog, man. Man, no. Didn't I tell you I was gonna fire your ass if you hit something else? Nope, I hit that boy, Pinky. After you hit that little retarded boy with the fucked up walk. You're talking me money, CW.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, look at you little dog with the fucked up walk. So this is Ronnie Coleman. Now.
And you're able to achieve what some would consider the impossible. Ronnie Coleman went from placing last at the Olympia to being one of the very best bodybuilders to ever compete. The kind of will and determination one must possess who could do both and still keep a smile on his face. 2 days after surgery, and it's a miracle that I can walk. Normally, I'm on my way to rehab so they can help me to learn to walk again. This is the best I've ever felt after my 3 surgeries. God,
no, that ain't showing him walking. Like, I want you to see him walking now. Like, you're gonna see why I play. Ronnie Coleman walking with crutches. All right, here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Let's do this.
And we're gonna get started right now. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, he broke down. Okay.
Because he shattered.
Be back at 800 soon.
So it ain't gonna show. But he has squatted 800 pounds. And
827, wasn't it? Wasn't it more?
Yeah,
than
and fucked his back up royally.
Really?
Man, he fucked himself up so bad he can't even walk straight no more.
Damn.
He did that. So the walk when Piggy's like, "I you deliver fuck that walk." That's how Ronnie Coleman walks now.
Ooh, that
So
sucks.
that's from all that abuse he's put on his body. And so that's why I was like, I don't ever want to get into powerlifting like that because that can happen. Like I already experienced some pains every now and then just from regular lifting. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through that, bro. I don't want to go through that shit.
Like I don't want to be a power lifter, but I want to be able to like lift. You know what I mean? I want to be able to
I
just
want to
drop
always
on.
live.
I just want to be able to drop on 3 plates on each side and just go for it.
Well, for me, it always started when, being in wrestling, being in wrestling, when I trained at Windy City Pro Wrestling, one of the rules of thumb was in order to get into the ring, you had to be able to bench press your body weight 8 times.
Okay.
Because how can you expect to support someone else's weight if you can't support your own?
Makes sense.
So makes sense. So you were always trained. So when you were at Windy City, you were training to be able to, like, even if for some people be like, oh, I'm 250. Some people couldn't lift 250. So it was always, let me be able to lift my weight. I can hold my weight. Well, then again, as a wrestler, I'm a wrestler, right? So now I need to, I didn't want to, one of the things about me, I always wanted to look the part. I didn't want to just be like a dude to just put on some wrestling gear and just like, hey, now I'm a wrestler. And you're like, no, you're just a dude off the street. Like, no, I'm a wrestler. And so that's another reason why I'm in the gym like I am now. On top of the fact, auditioning for roles and looking good for TV and film and shit like that. And it's a good place of zen for me when I want to just zone out and forget about the world and all the bullshit that the world has to offer. I'm cool with that.
No, yeah, of course, I get that. Like, it's just, but again, remember, I'm at the beginning of my like exercise lifting, so for me, it's a little bit like I want to get up there, and then I'll worry about stasis.
Right.
Like you've been there, like you've been to the mountaintop. Like I'm just trying to get there.
I haven't been to the mountaintop yet. I'm still trying to get there, but it's just a matter of to me trying to get there. Also, it requires a little bit more dedication in what I do, and I know that. I want to get my finances up to where I can order the meal plans, the companies that do the meal plans.
Yeah.
So I can have those set here for me because it's hard trying to just, I'm ripping and running all day, doing a bunch of shit and trying to cook and prep a healthy meal.
Yeah.
I would rather have something that's already prepackaged. I can just throw in the microwave or whatever, the oven, and call it a day. And it's the nutritional value and the count that I need. People are like, oh, it's so easy if you just want to do it. I was like, motherfucker, what all do you do in a day? I know people who prep. I know people who cook like their chicken breasts and everything for the whole. Also, I don't like chicken breast. I don't know why everybody keeps swearing by fucking chicken breast.
It's just more meat.
Because they're dry as shit.
But I prefer the chicken thighs.
I prefer the thigh over the breast.
I prefer. You know what? To me, the thigh has more fat, so I prefer the breast.
Yeah, it's leaner. That I will admit, it's a leaner meat. But you can pull some of the fat off the thigh, but the meat, the thigh is juicier.
When you make it at home, yeah. But when like you go to restaurants to get like a thigh,
yeah.
Just get the breast. It's over. It's juicy enough in fast food. It's fine.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. It's the diet part. That's hard. That shit is difficult because here's another thing about dieting, and people always think it's just losing. It's just eating healthy and watching what you eat.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. It costs to eat healthy. It literally costs a lot to eat healthy.
Yep.
It is way cheaper to eat to kill yourself.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Dude, right now I'm doing keto, so fuck.
So we've talked about this before. I'm scared to do it because what you have to put your body through to get it to go into ketosis.
It's not that much.
How do you know when your body has hit that point, though? Also, that's another question.
Unless you're buying actual like piss strips, you don't know.
Piss strips?
Yeah. So not piss strips, but they're test strips.
No, yeah. I know, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. I'm just like, you
Yeah.
gotta pee on the strip to know if you're at this certain level.
Yes. It's like when you go to a doctor and they say, "Hey, give me a urine sample." You see them take that strip and just dip it in there to
Yeah.
see what you got. Ketones are one of them. When you have enough ketones, you're ketosis. So it's not. It takes about 2 weeks. It's not hard, especially if you take the protein powder. You're gonna get there a lot faster than somebody trying to do it with just meat.
Oh, because I know people are just like, yo, I'm just gonna eat bacon and cheese all day.
That's
Just
not
eating
right.
sticks of butter. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. See, it's the idea is to be in a high fat but good fats, not grease, avocados, eggs. Like, because there's two types of cholesterol. There's the high cholesterol, the low cholesterol, and everybody wants to eat the stuff that's gonna like way boost their high cholesterol. Like, that's not what you need. You need like low cholesterol kind of fats, like avocados and eggs and avocado oils and coconut oils. Like all those things, it's like less. It kind of brings down the amount of cholesterol you're eating, but you're eating the good cholesterol, so stuff that actually gives you energy, opposed to the stuff that just creates more lipids.
Okay.
So you're not supposed to eat sticks of butter. You got to eat things that are like good for you, but are still a good cholesterol.
Okay.
So that's the part people mess up on. Like since I'm trying to bulk, I'm already taking protein powder, so that's another part of my diet. That's fine.
Right.
So getting into ketosis is not hard if you know what you're doing. It's actually just trying to keep up the meal planning and the foods, because there's a lot of things you can't have. But at the same time, you still want to keep having carbohydrates. You don't want to have like overabundance where it's killing you, but like just enough.
Enough to where your body can function and
Yes.
operate off of.
Yes.
Okay.
So people who go like, oh, you can't have that. Yeah, you can't have breads and you can't have you can't have fruits. But like there's strawberries, berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. They're low on sugar.
So I was just about to say, so you say with it you can't have fruits, but then you bring up fruits.
I know there are certain kinds of fruits. Like I can't have an apple or melon or, but like strawberries, blueberries, like the berry family, they're very low on sugars.
Okay.
So like I can have a cup of blueberries and it's like 3 net carbs.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, it's and you got to count. You can't just count all carbs. You can only you got to count for net carbs, which is like fiber is a good carb. So you want that in your diet. It doesn't count towards creating sugars, if that makes sense.
It's so much. It's so much to learn.
Yes.
I'm gonna just go ahead and be one of those people that is gonna make a GoFundMe to get surgery.
I mean, and supposedly, I don't know how true this is, but people in ketosis don't lose as much muscle, as it kind of helps keep the muscles sustained more than ketosis.
As long as you're in ketosis, though.
Yes. Yeah. So the amount of muscle that deteriorates is less than
right.
Yeah.
This is all interesting, bro.
Yeah. And if you really think about it, like all those really big powerlifters, they pretty much eat ketones wise. They eat very low carbs, a lot of like steaks and high protein foods. So
I miss steak sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I miss it sometimes. I can't do red meat, so like
I didn't grow up eating steak, so it was really hard for me to eat steaks.
Well, the thing is, I never cared for it as a kid. My mom, so God rest my mom. So my mom then would do what they would call if the people were alive, she was alive today, people were told that she was bastardizing a steak because my mom liked her steak well done.
Okay.
So I just was like, this shit is too tough to eat. I just didn't like it. And then as I got older, I finally cooked one myself and I made it like medium rare. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I was always weirded out about like why you, because I guess my thought process was always growing up, why the fuck am I eating raw meat?
Yep.
That was always my thought process. Why would I eat raw meat? It's supposed to be cooked.
Yep.
No, you got to get the flavor. No, nigga, that is not cooked. Oh, it's got to bleed. It's not ready to eat.
See, that's the part people get wrong. That redness that's in a medium rare steak, it's protein, not blood.
Oh, okay.
That's why eating a medium rare steak is okay. It's not bleeding anymore. It's just releasing proteins. Because as somebody who actually drew blood is not transparent.
Right.
As somebody like I've done phlebotomy. I put needles in people's arms and got blood samples. Like it's blood is thick, not watery. So that's one of the things people like don't realize. It looks red. It looks like blood, not blood. So
okay, we're learning a lot today, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'll be honest, I found that out maybe a month ago. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. So there you go.
But okay, and again, like I said, I had a couple, and then once I had my situation where I had one in the hospital and the abscess and the trach and all that, I've tried to eat red. I tried to eat a burger. Bro, I saw a burger one day, and it was just looking so motherfucking good. The burger looked sexy as fuck. I was like, oh, you bitch.
I do love burgers.
But I was like, I tried to eat it, and my body kicked it out within 3 minutes.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
I be missing, like, look, I eat Impossible Burgers and Beyond Burgers, and I get some of the flavor and the taste, but it's not the same.
No,
it's not the same. I mean, it's just something to me.
Yeah, I get that. I like growing up, we had what was called the poor diet: chicken and pork chops.
Yeah.
Like that's why I said, hey, we're poor. You get the poor diet, and then that's what we had.
Yeah, man, pork chops was a staple.
Yep.
Around my career, bro. Like, and here's the thing too: growing up, you hear all these negative stigmas behind pork. Because yes, naturally, a pig is a filthy animal, right?
Yes,
naturally, but people don't take into consideration farm-raised animals and how they try to do as much as they can to keep them from their nature, in a sense.
Yeah.
So like people like, oh, you eating a disgusting ass pig and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, no. But then when I found out pork is a very, very lean meat.
Yes, it is.
It is a very lean meat. It is lean. It is just as lean as chicken.
Yes. It's a white meat. That's what it is. It's a white meat.
Other white meat. Yes. And so I was like, why are y'all tripping on this? Like, I'm confused.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. But listen, I'm glad we got to chop this up and finish this off today. I got to go take a shower and get ready to go tell jokes and then go slam people in a nightclub.
That's fine. I'm already like an edible in, so it's all good.
See. I love it. He's like, hey, man, listen, I'm an edible in. It's not, yo, I would like to. I took an edible one time at work when I was working at my other job, not at this club, but I was working at the other club downtown. Bro, that shit kicked in. I was like, there's too much.
How much was it, dude?
I don't know, but I was like, there's too much. Because it was all in people, and then the edible hit at the same time. And I was like, I don't know if I can function.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I take an edible, I'm done for the night. That's over.
See, yeah, like when I take my edibles, I take them to go to sleep.
I take it on the weekends just because fuck it, why not?
All right, since you just tell the people how they can find you, get in touch with you.
They want to find me, get in touch with me. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Chi-Town_Pyro.
Y'all know where to find them, and you know where I am. Twitter, Instagram, you know, all that good stuff. Man, again, if you're watching this video, you want to make the plans, June, even though he can't, June 18th, the live blurge is going down in Hollywood, California, man. We got the date, the Bourbon Room. It'll be going down, so tickets will go on sale soon. Holla at y'all later. Take care. I'm out. Bye.